Now let's get to the latest on that fire in Wethersfield.
Yeah, raging out there, happening on a Wells Road. News 8's Bob Wilson is out there live. And Bob, what's the latest?
Well, right now they've got a big problem on their hands because this is a gas main fire right here. Some wires came down, touched it off, and they can't really get close to it to even put it out, and they don't want to put it out at this point because there's still gas in that line. You can see they have crews standing by here with lines charged. They actually have firefighters inside the house monitoring the house with infrared. And joining me now is Captain Paul Thompson with the Wethersfield Fire Department. It's pretty crazy out here. This is, you look at this and you say, wow, hey, that's a problem.
Absolutely, Bob. While it looks pretty spectacular, I have to say it's a well-contained incident right now. The gas is burning itself off. There's no risk of an explosion or anything of that nature. And like you said, we're monitoring the house right now to make sure that the heat doesn't get in there and cause any extension.
And I understand one of the biggest problems is that shutoff valve to shut the gas off is what's on fire, the shutoff valve.
Absolutely, Bob. And the problem tonight is those wires came down, and as they arced, they fell right on top of the shutoff valve, broke the pipe right at that junction.
So now what do you have to do to get that out? I mean, you can't even put it out. You have to wait for the gas company?
2 steps right now. The CLMP crews are on the scene. They're shutting off the power to the area. Then the Connecticut Natural Gas crews will come in, and they're going to excavate and go to the next shutoff, which is between the main and the street and that feed pipe into the house.
So if I hear you correctly, they're going to dig right next to the fire.
Yes.
Dangerous. You guys are going to be standing by, I guess.
Absolutely. We'll have charge lines. These guys are experienced guys. They know how to work in that environment.
And it's not a very easy environment right now. As a matter of fact, the wind has been blowing. It's been raining really hard. We've seen lightning and thunder.
Absolutely. The weather's not breaking our way tonight. About the only thing that could be worse is if it was snow.
And and you know what the thing is too is it has not hit the house yet. That's to keep the fingers crossed, because we've seen trees in the neighborhood go up, like trees next to it catch fire.
Yeah, they have had a couple of trees that have caught on. We've got a heavy wind coming out of the northwest, and unfortunately that does blow it toward the structure. Like I said, we do monitor that carefully for heat.
All right, well, we'll be monitoring it with you for the next hour until the 11 o'clock news. What we're going to do is keep an eye on it and see when the gas crews get here and see when they start digging, how that process goes. We'll keep you up to date every step of the way as this fire continues to rage on. That's what happens when you get nasty weather sweeping across the state. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Wethersfield, News 8.